Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Coyotes taking on a team from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Coyotes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
On the ground, it's Young. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Reads and fires complete. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A strike downfield. Smashes ahead. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Topper. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Coyotes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. First down here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The Coyotes in the hurry up. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Looking to move it through the air. Got him downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
And I tell you what, defenses play zone. All eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get him down after he makes a catch. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hilltopper!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 7 over the Pandas.
From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Coyotes want to pick up the tempo.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Now the play fake. Going deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Dingoes.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
As a defense, you always have to be aware of this guy. You know, having watched film, he's got the speed to get behind your safeties, and they let him get behind him there. That was a big play offensively. In the defense, they've got to change up their coverage.
They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He's right on target. Oh, look out! He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
The Hilltoppers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gets it out quickly. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The Coyotes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Floating away. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offense, a sack. Now it's 2nd down. The give to the single back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Coyotes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the return, it's Hutchinson. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get in the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football somewhere.
And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Looking to throw. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Young. And they're able to get him on the ground. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Young. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And as a defense, that's what happens if you don't get pressure on the quarterback. It doesn't matter how good your secondary is. If the quarterback has all day to throw, somebody's eventually going to get open, and they're going to hit those big plays. So defensively now moving forward, you have got to do a better job getting home to the QB.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Jumped on top of the pile.
A lot of guys on defense playing really well with their eyes right now. They were not fooled by that jet sweep.
Trying to push their way into the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, WKU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense is rolling. They're up by 15 over USF.
Caught over the middle. It's Beal.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Coyotes want to move quickly.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the...
Nothing but green ahead. The 30. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Give him 88 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dingoes!
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going.
Afterburner's coming. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's James. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense set on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beal. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Coyotes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Hutchinson. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gonna run it. It's Young. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. This guy can throw it. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. They'll try to power their way ahead, and he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Coyotes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Coyotes will hustle to the line.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
The Coyotes are marching down the field. From the gun, the running back has it.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
The RPO, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. He's going to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Dingoes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Going up top on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it! Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll throw it on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Nowhere close on that one as he got twiddled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Coyotes send out the punt unit. Slips through the line. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they got him for the sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at L.T. Smith Stadium.
The Hilltoppers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense working from the pistol. Going to the run to start this second half. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Coyotes want to crank the tempo. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Dances away. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And the Coyotes line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looking for a block. It's Hutchinson. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Hilltoppers have their offense in high gear. Looking to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Dingoes. The defense takes matters into their own hands. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 10 over Texas.
They'll throw it on first down.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? That's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the punt. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Coyotes are in the hurry-up.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally, not only am I going to get this first down, I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week. Little baseball slide action. We got a fresh set of hands.
He looks that one in nicely. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Coyotes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Beal. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Coyotes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make a play. You've got to put the ball on the spot. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give on the inside. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from 8.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, first and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. With jet sweep pass. And he'll be brought down.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with it.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Topper.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out of this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the move at the 30. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
On second down, he'll fire. Zings it complete to the right. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Coyotes moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Used the play fake, now to throw. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He makes the connection. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And it's incomplete on third down. The Coyotes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Hutchinson. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. He leaves it with his back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Coyotes come to the line in the hurry-up. Fast motion from the offense. The play-action fake. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught near the sideline, it's Beal. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They're working that left side. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. With the catch, it's Smith.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Hilltopper! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. James Madison is making it look easy today. A special performance that would make the 4th president of the United States proud. They're up by 39 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Coyotes headed quickly to the line.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
He's got it down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense on first down. The run to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Movement here from the tight end. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. The Hilltoppers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Turns it on at midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. He's got his man. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Now on the option. The offense coughs it up. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Dingoes! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. It's reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
If I'm a QB coach, grabbing my quarterback right away and going, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They're in a perfect situation here, David. Just make sure you drain the clock and you have the last play.
100%. You can't lose. That's how you want to do it. Lead the clock. Get in a position, Jesse, where you kick the field goal and the clock's at 0.
It just comes down to which plays that you can run in your sleep here. Easy things you can go out and execute to give your kicker the best shot at winning you this game.
Right back to it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down close.
Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Pocket starts to collapse. It's complete to the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On second down, wants to throw it. Pulls it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Dingoes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
So you think this is automatic? They need this one badly. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save everything.
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They'll send out the kicker here. And this field goal might not put the game in the freezer, but it would ice it down pretty good. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. And this one splits the uprights. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.